Slobbing out and giving up. Why are so many people going Goblin mode? This is from The Guardian. Goddamn Goblin mode, folks. We're in. Let's talk about Goblin mode. All right. At some point in the stretch of days between the start of the pandemic's third year and the feared launch of World War III, a new phrase entered the zeitgeist, a mysterious harbinger of an age to come. People were going Goblin mode. This is like such great fucking writing, by the way. This is really good fucking writing. My God. The term embraces the comforts of depravity. Spending the day in bed watching 90 Day Fiancé on mute while scrolling endlessly through social media. Pouring the end of a bag of chips in your mouth. Downing Eggo toaster oven waffles with hot sauce over the sink because you can't... Yo, I don't know about the... Like, Eggos and hot sauce. That sounds good. But I don't know. I'm just saying. Like, I haven't thought about that. Over the sink because you can't be bothered to put them on a plate. Leaving the house in your pajamas and socks only to get a single Diet Coke from the bodega. I like how we're eating Eggos, but we're also getting a Diet Coke. I mean, we gotta watch our figure, am I right? We're eating chips and Eggos, but need that Diet Coke. I mean, that explains a lot. That's really good. Inherent to the phrase is the idea that it can be switched on and off, said David McName, a self-described real-life goblin whose tweet about Goblin mode recently went viral. Goblin mode is not a permanent identity, he said, but a frame of mind. I agree with that. I go into Goblin mode every once in a while. You know, on the weekend sometimes it's like drug induced, like, you know, I'm in like a haze, you know. If I'm ever showing up on my podcast, like on my show, and I'm like, which is like often, especially on the weekends, I feel like I'm often like, right? Like if I'm ever like that, I'm in the middle of a bender. I'm in Goblin mode right now. Anyway, Goblin mode is like when you wake up at 2 a.m. and shuffle into the kitchen wearing nothing but a long t-shirt to make a weird snack, like melted cheese on saltines. That is not weird. You want to know an example of a weird snack? Pickles, peanut butter, hot sauce, and a tortilla. That's a weird snack. You want to hear a fucking weird snack? I'll show you a fucking weird snack. Like uncooked raw tortellinis, right? Mixed with fucking hummus. That's a weird snack, motherfucker. You want to hear a weird fucking snack? That's a weird snack, okay? Fucking cheese and crackers. That's not weird. Like, who the fuck, what? Like, is the person who, like, if, I don't know, I'm a white person, so, like, maybe this is a white people thing, but cheese and crackers, that's not weird to me. Like, if you're not white, maybe that's, like, an exotic, like, oh, you're eating like the white people, but, like, I don't know, as a white person, cheese and crackers, pretty much, that's a mainstream staple of my people, so I'm just saying, I'm just throwing that out there for context. First appearing on Twitter as early as 2009, Goblin mode has also been linked by some viral Reddit posts from a user claiming to secretly walk around their house like a goblin, collecting trinkets and making goblin noises. Now that sounds fun. That sounds fun as fuck. But according to Google Trends, it started to rise in popularity in early February and spiked after a doctored headline attributed a quote with the phrase to Kanye West, Muse, and It Girl of the moment. What the fuck? I'm sorry. Okay, the language here. Okay. Attributed a quote with the phrase to Kanye West, Muse, and It Girl of the moment, Julia Fox. What the fuck? What? What is that language? Okay. Okay, attributed the phrase to Kanye West, Muse. Okay, so Julia Fox is the subject here. And the descriptors of Julia Fox are It Girl and Kanye West Muse. I understand now. Okay, I get it. All right, I get it. Just for the record, I've never used the term Goblin mode. Who cares? Goblin mode is a kind of... On TikTok, hashtag Goblin mode is affixed to videos of everything from smoking weed alone and getting scared to not taking your meds and hoarding weird shit just in case you run out. I do that. I hoard weird shit. I do that. I hoard, like, yeah, you don't need to know about this. In other videos, it is associated with women wearing no makeup and mismatched sweatsuits, speaking confessional style into it. What is a sweatsuit? What is a sweatsuit? I've heard of a sweatshirt and sweatpants, but what is a sweatsuit? What? Anyway, women wearing no makeup. I've never worn makeup in my life. Does that mean I'm a permanent goblin? I also don't need makeup. Let's be real. I mean, I'm pretty fucking hot, right? Like, let's be honest. I don't need makeup. Now, that's not to say those that wear makeup are, you know, unattractive or less attractive than me. That said, hey, I'm just saying, I don't wear makeup. I'm extremely attractive. Dare I say, hot. Okay, I'm just throwing that out there. That being said, I'm also a goblin. I'm like that weird, like, goblin you see in, like, the Final Fantasy or, like, you know, the Warhammer or, like, the Elder Scrolls that, you know, you're thinking, maybe I'll fuck that goblin. That's me. I'm the fuckable goblin. All right. Let's see. The trend represents a direct departure from the hyper-curated cottagecore influence of early pandemic days. I don't know what these were. I've heard of cottagecore one time, and it was like, whatever that meant did not stick with me. All right. A standout trend of early 2020 that included pastel colors, bucolic scenery, and the showcasing of wholesome homemaking skills such as baking and embroidery. Cottagecore thrived under the wistful ethos of making the best of what people assumed would only be a few boring weeks at home. Jesus. But as the pandemic wears on endlessly and the chaos of current events worsens, people feel cheated by the system and have rejected such goals. Peter Hayes, a Bay Area tech worker, who says he and his friends have jokingly called themselves goblins, said the term has taken off as the pandemic eliminated the need to keep up appearances. That, like, who did this shit to begin with? Like, who cares what other people fucking think about you? Like, I mean, I'm sorry, like, oh, I'm keeping up appearances so that people at the office don't, like, what? Like, on TikTok, hashtag Goblin Mode is often accompanied by the adjacent phrase, Feral Girl Summer. Now, that sounds good to me. The hashtag has 366,000 views. Wait, hashtags have views now? What the fuck? I feel like a boomer reading this shit sometimes, man. I'm like such a boomer. How the fuck do hashtags have views? What the fuck? And features videos of users proclaiming to be the opposite of that girl. Yeah, that's right. We're not like other girls. Hashtag Feral Girl Summer. A highly curated aesthetic popular on TikTok in recent years, there are nearly 3 billion views on videos using hashtag that girl. Many of them show influencers organizing pristine refrigerators full of freshly cut vegetables. Lord. Anyway, Goblin Mode, folks. I'm in on Goblin Mode. I honestly, I think that maybe I'll write a book on this, on like the ideal way to live life. And that is like, who the fuck cares what people think about you? You know, like, you know, who cares? Honestly, do you enjoy your life? Maximize your comfort. That's my thing. Now, also, that's easy for me to say because I'm just naturally super hot, right? So, like, you know, I'm just saying, like, I have it easy. Like, let's be honest. I got it easy. You know, I'm super hot without any work. You know, I don't know. Not everyone can have it that easy. That being said, if you are also super hot without any work, then here's some tips to just maximize how you enjoy life. But anyway, I agree. Feral Girl Summer. I'm gonna participate in that. It's currently, I think, still winter time, at least for the next like couple of days. And also I'm a goblin, and also I think that, you know, like, let's have some serious analysis here. What does this represent? It represents an entire generation, people my age and younger. Right? Like, I'm like the youngest millennial, right? Like, I'm right on the cutoff of millennial and Zoomer. So I'm the youngest millennial. And so I'm like, you know, people younger than me. Like, if you think I don't know, I like to pretend as if like I'm like, you know, I'm a little edgy, maybe. People think I'm edgy. People think, you know, if you think I'm edgy, you should try talking to people younger than me. Like, those people are edgy, but without any of like the intelligence. Like, they're just, you know, they're mad, they're angry at the system, rightfully, and they don't know how to experience or to talk about that anger. So they just go into goblin mode and scroll TikTok for 17 years. But anyway, you know, we went from hot girl summer to feral girl summer. Not a good trend, and we're fucked. That's it.